Well, hello again to all the boys and girls out there in YouTube land watching. Georgia Beer Reviews back at you today with another one. And what I'm looking at is the Guinness 200th Anniversary Export Stout. I've never had it before, and I can't find it in my area anymore. I actually picked this one up on my recent road trip to North Carolina. Bought it at the Total Wine and More up there. So I'm pretty excited to try this. I thought I had missed out on my chance, but I did not. The date on here, I do not understand. It's a lot code. But anyway, this beer was introduced in 2017. It is brewed in Ireland at the Guinness Brewery, St. James Gate, Dublin, and imported by Diageo Beer Company USA, Norwalk, Connecticut. Um, so 6% alcohol. This is an 11.2 ounce bottle, brewed with black patent malt. It says on the back of the label here, this year marks the 200th anniversary of the first Guinness export from Ireland to the U.S. To commemorate this momentous occasion, we brewed this beer inspired by entries from our 1817 brewing logs. In 1817, Guinness was using black patent malt to give its stouts their deep, dark, black color. This new brew is complex and smooth with balance of roast and sweet chocolate. All right, it sounds like a winner. Let's go ahead and crack it open, give it a pour, see what we're working with here. Give it a nice, aggressive pour. All right, so as you can see, very nice head there, about 4 fingers worth of a beige, creamy looking head. The appearance, very, very dark brown, almost black. When I hold it up to the light, there are some brown notes around the edges there, but it is a very dark, almost black beer. The aroma, it smells like a Guinness with a little something extra. Smells a lot like the Guinness Foreign Extra Stout. You're getting some nice dark chocolate notes, some roasted barley malt, so some toasty notes on the aroma as well. A little bit of a hot presence on the aroma. Smells really roasty, really delightful, malty. The little bit of that hot presence on the aroma. I think this is going to be a very well balanced beer, and I am excited to try it. So without further ado, let's get into this brew. Cheers, guys. Very nice. You're getting some dark chocolate notes up front. Definitely malt forward, leads into a nice darkly toasted bread note in the middle of the sip. Not burnt though, just very dark toasted white bread. Then as you get closer to the end of the sip, you're getting some nice hop action on the back end to balance it out. It's not a bitter beer by any means, but it's definitely got more hop presence than some of the bourbon barrel aged stouts that I've had recently. Those seem to lose a lot of the hop character as they're aged in barrels just because it takes time and hops fade. Not sure, like I said, how fresh this sample is, but it tastes very fresh. I'm very happy with it. Black patent malt. I'm not too familiar with that, but it's obviously a good malt because it makes for an excellent beer, i.e. the Guinness 200th Anniversary Export Stout. Very, very enjoyable. 6% alcohol is non-existent. The body is smooth and almost creamy like a milk stout. The carbonation is relatively light with this one. The finish is not really dry, more of a wet finish, but it's very enjoyable, very refreshing. This is very comparable to the Guinness Extra Stout, really, with the flavor profile. There's really not too much difference that I can detect. The aroma was more foreign export. What is it? The not foreign export stout. The Guinness, yeah, the Guinness Foreign Extra Stout. Um, More of that on the aroma, and then the taste is just more of the Guinness Extra Stout. The alcohol is the same as well, I believe, 6% alcohol. Although the Extra Stout might be 5.8, I'm not exactly sure, but very comparable to the to the Extra Stout with the flavor profile. I think this was just a limited release for the 200th anniversary of the company, but I could be wrong. Like I said, I bought a single at Total Wine and More up in North Carolina. It has disappeared from my area in Georgia completely now. So I think it was a one and done type thing just to commemorate the company and their 200 years brewing, but I could be mistaken about that. It is very enjoyable. It's definitely in the A range for me, but it really isn't much different than the standard, than the extra stout. Um, it does have the nice dark chocolate notes, nice and roasty and toasty in the middle, and then a nice hot bite on the back end to balance it out. Makes for an excellent finish and very sippable, very enjoyable. You could drink a few of these with the lower ABV. The body's really not too heavy for a stout. So, it definitely goes down nice and smooth. And with that creamy mouthfeel, like I said, kind of like you get with a milk stout, it adds to the sessionability even more with this beer. Some nice lacing as well on the glass there, as you can see. This is definitely a winner, guys. I'm going to go ahead and give the Guinness 200th Anniversary Export Stout, brewed with black patent malt, a 95 out of 100. It is a solid A. I highly recommend that you go out and buy it and try it if you can find it. Let me know what you guys think. That'll do it for this beer review. Hope you're all having a great day. And until next time, everybody, cheers.